Hi, my name is Erin Huang. I am an Alexander Technique teacher and I'm also a musician. Many instrumentalists, including myself, often want to pick our instrument and start playing right away. What we don't realize is that our body is our first instrument. And the instruments that we're holding, such as a violin, a wind instrument, or even can be a piano, those are actually our second instrument. The quality of our movement has a direct impact on our music making experience. When we play with less tension, we can sound better and avoid any injury from happening. In this video, I'm going to lead you through a series of activities based on the Alexander Technique principle to help you get a better understanding of how we move and how to use these principles to enhance our music making experience. First activity we're going to do is to explore our dynamic range of movement. So first, I want to show you a Slinky. I want you to take a look at the Slinky as it is right now and notice that it is not very movable, right? And if we want to make a shape or bend it in whichever way, we need to expand it from both directions so that it actually lengthens and see the space between all the rings so that we can move it and mold it and make it into different shape. So this is the Slinky being contracted in a shortening state, not very movable. Whereas when it's expanded in both directions, that it becomes very movable. The reason why I'm showing you the Slinky is that our body moves in a very similar way. And let's find out if it's true or not. So I want you to pretend you're a turtle. Kind of interesting, right? What does a turtle do when it's startled? It retracts into its shell. So we're gonna explore the lengthening and the shortening as a turtle. So now pretending that you have a turtle shell and you're just retracting into the turtle shell. So you're shortening your stance and drawing all your arms, the legs towards your body. You're inside your turtle shell. And then let's expand both directions out of the turtle shell, sensing the lengthening in your arm, in your body, in your torso, but in both directions. And let's do it again. Retract into the turtle shell. Did you notice that your sits bone actually left the chair just a little bit and your arms are tightening into your body, retracting into your body? Your legs are actually moving in your body as well, just a little bit. So let's move out again and sensing that your body is expanding out of that turtle shell into its full length. So we're gonna do it again, and I'm going to give you several directions. So we'll just do it together. Let's retract again into our turtle shell, sensing the shortening of our body and pulling in our arm and legs. Noticing how our breathing has changed. Now I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. I'm going to do it with you. And you can look at your hand as you do it. See how far in space it actually wants to go. Not very far. Let's try it our left hand. We're still in our turtle shell, trying to lift our left arm. Doesn't want to go very far either. Let's try it our head. Try turning it. And I want you to sense the quality of movement. Is it smooth? Is it easy? Or it's kind of not feeling so well? How about legs? Let's pick it up and see what happens. Kind of heavy, right? Not very movable. Okay, so now let's move out of the turtle shell together. And I want you to notice that compared to where you were in the turtle shell, my sits bones are making a fuller contact with the chair. My feet are making a really nice contact with the floor. My arms and my legs are actually releasing out of my torso. Noticing your breathing. Is it easier? Now we're gonna raise the right hand again. Raise the right arm into space. So you can look at it and see how far it actually travels in space. Whoa, look, actually has all this range of motion. Let's try our left hand. You can look at your hand and see it actually goes in space and see how big of the movement that it actually has. How about our head? We can do much bigger circle than we could in the turtle shell. We can even look back, return to center, and we can look the other way as well. How about our legs? Now it feels it's much lighter to lift my legs. Feel free to pause at any time in this video and explore several times, because maybe the first time you didn't sense it, and so it's okay to pause it and go back and do it several times, the contracting state and then the expansion of our body several times, so you really get a sense of what that feels like. Let's go back to the Slinky again. And what we learned is that our body acts like the Slinky as well. That when we're in a shortening state, our movement is very restricted. And when we're in an expanded state or the lengthening state, it's much movable. Our body is very movable and flexible, and the range of motion is much bigger. There is no right or wrong in which state it is, because sometimes when we're in danger, we need to be contracting. This helps us focus and be alert. And this is also called the fight or flight response, that we can make a decision of what to do. But it's not very helpful in music making. So when we're playing our instrument or making music, we want to be flexible and movable.